is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Pause, I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon.
Wall Street! What's going on?
This is the Wall Street Beat Show.
What is going on, everybody? Wall Street Pete, Crypto in crypto. I'm excited. I'm sure everyone else is excited too. How could you not be, right? We talk about Biconomy. Well, I do every day, all the time. And if you watched the video 3 days ago, it was pretty obvious, right? Every day, hit the like and subscribe. Talk about crypto news. Talk about everything, right? Positivity, music, get up on the right side of the bed, right? Well, let's focus on the crypto investment. I said somewhere around 211. Well, it's looking like we're going to have that as support. I do believe we're going to continue to hit that as resistance, or we're going to have it as support. I'm not sure. Excuse me with my mouth. I still have my chipped tooth that's going against my tongue. I'm going to get it done soon, so you won't hear me do this no more. But I hope you're enjoying Biconomy. If you see, this is probably a humongous cup and handle. In the big picture, this is trading view 4 hourly. So looking to maybe see what we will get is a cup and handle. The handle's coming down. Yes, I do believe maybe to the 196, as I showed you right there. That could possibly happen. 196 build that it's telling you already in this candle 4 hourly. So let's see what it is. 2 big 8 hours, right? It's a whole big 8 hour right there. Big percentage going up. If I get to the hourly, you'll probably see a little bit of some retracement if the volume doesn't keep coming in. The volume is up a lot, and that's one thing I forgot to do. Excuse me, 1 second. I knew we forgot something. All right. And as we go back into here, is what we needed to talk about was this. I was pretty blown away by this. Just this morning, we had 57 million in volume. If you're looking at here now, it's over 140, 135 million. The volume is going insane, and so is everybody else. So we've been doing nothing but talking about Biconomy on this. We are dropping. I would like to do a Fibonacci sequence on here and let you know what I think is going to happen. Why is it so big? It's the Web Layer 3. Security network for the crypto world. It's very important. That's why I think it's so big. Look at this big drop off. This is what happens when money, asset, a chart moves this big. So pay attention definitely to mention Wall Street Pete, Crypto in crypto. Always take profits. This is why. It's a year of me being in crypto. Wow, that's insane, Anwar. So awesome for you. What's going on, Hugh? What's going on with you? Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Well, it's getting to the evening here in the New York, and if you're in Cali, well, we already know it's almost just a little after lunchtime. So here we are, 212. Perhaps we hit this. Perhaps this becomes resistance. Perhaps we build support on top of here. I'm waiting to find out myself. No indicators right now, so let's see if we can get a few down there. Let's get an understanding of what we did. Well, looking at the 4 hourly, it's trading view. So hit that like and subscribe if please you don't mind. Very important to get this information out. We were talking about this 3 days ago on my show. If you did watch it 3 days ago, you would have seen that this and Aave, that's what it should have been, Aave and Biconomy. And I said Aave was an excellent buy at what? 211. And what happened? Well, we're hoping for it to get to 298. We'll see what happens with that. But if you watched the video, that was something exciting. Please, you should be excited by now. We're talking about a couple things here. Now, there was a breakout, right? Bollinger Band's coming in. Ribbon is getting tight. Fluttering around the top here of the EMA. What's the famous saying? Wish I bought more. Yes, absolutely, right? And this is what always happens. When you get candles this high, this is obviously the thing you say. Man, I wish I bought more. And you know what? It's a joke, but at the same time, it's really not funny because I really, really wish I bought more. And some people would probably say, Pete, I think you have enough. I need more because they probably don't have as much as I do, and vice versa, and so on. And you know the chain. There's always a bigger whale that has more, and it is what it is. And there's always that guy who wishes he could walk, as the guy who wishes he could have a Ferrari, and the guy who wishes he could have a helicopter. You know what I'm saying? No, you can always want more, and that's what happens in crypto. You get very selfish. So if you pay attention to here right now, on the 4 hourly, I'd like to break it down to the hourly. It's more important. Why? Because it's giving me a little more short term, more information, more candles, more recent time. Even if I went to the 15-minute chart, then I could tell you what I expect to happen here. Now, looking at this chart, I do expect 100% for this to come back down to $2, 202. And if you see here, we're almost there. So there's a big chance this happens. It hits the bottom support level of the EMA. So this is what I'm saying, 15 minutes. So Biconomy is now getting into a 15-minute chart. I'm showing you what's going to happen here. Time's going to go by, right? What's going to happen? Well, everyone's getting excited. The price is getting cheaper. It was $236 almost. So the top peak in this current time was $236, right? We can agree with that. So what's happening now? A lot of people are FOMOing in. A lot of people who bought the $1.30 like I did will be taking profits. Me, actually, I'm not taking profits. I'm waiting for something more. So if you want to wait till the end of the video, I'm going to get to the end of it very shortly here. My price and where I want to sell at is much higher. And I think that we're going to be able to dollar cost average out, right? It would make me a hypocrite if I did not. So understand and follow what I'm talking about here. I think we can come down. What would I do here? I would get rid of this indicator as we're live. And I'm showing you what I would do live. 100% live. I'm pretending you're not here, right? We're alone. Wall Street Pete. He's looking for the bottom here. He's looking for his support line, and I see it. Woo, look how beautiful that is, right? So we could say 170 here is going to be my Fibonacci sequence support level that I'm going to take. I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to see where I stopped and where I went because it's looking pretty good right about there. Yep, beautiful. I did it nice on the first try. That usually doesn't happen. Fibonacci sequence levels are here. This purple line is mine from the 212, I guess, when we were trading 170, so just understand what that's representing. But now I'm looking at here. This has really got me. 38.2, right? This is the Fibonacci sequence. If we bounce off this in the golden pocket, we are very bullish. Okay, understand that. Same theory with Mr. Uncle Fibonacci if, and this really works well in the crypto space, if we get to the 50% level. So understand that that's a big deal. So what I'm going to say right here, 198, right under the $2, and we're not far away from it. So this is not impossible to happen. Please, if you enjoy these kinds of things, hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon, I hope, here. If you understand what I'm saying here, right here is another move. Okay, so this is very, very bullish. These are the two scenarios that I would say you could be safe. So what's happening right here is the Fibonacci sequence. We're looking at an old resistance, right? 196, we had problems. It's showing it right here. How many 15-minute candles did we have? Because you wouldn't have known. You're not watching a 15-minute candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Until we broke out. The fifth candle, we broke out. So this is a 15-minute chart. It's telling me in the nearest short-term time frame, I'm expecting either that level or that level. And now where are we going with? We're going to put some prices in there so you can see it better because I know you can't see that. It says 204 for the 38.2 pullback. And the next pullback, which would make us very, very strong and bullish, would be like 198. So if you're watching that, pay attention to these two scenarios on the 15-minute now. That's ridiculous. And I'm going to get into the next one, and let's do the hourly. Perfect. So now if I get the hourly, because the hourly is important, I don't think the 15-minute is as important. So if I do the hourly, because they're going to be different prices, going to be different time frames, everything. But I want you to understand how important this is, and I wish I did the right one. Son of a bee. Okay, so I just got to fix this. Okay. Fibonacci sequence, not the percentage. Okay. There we go. So now this is the hourly. Why am I doing the same thing again? That was the 15-minute. Now we're doing the hourly. I trust the hourly more than I do the 15-minute. Why? Because 15 minutes is going to go by so many times so quick that pattern is going to change very quickly. So what would I go with? Well, an hourly chart, right, is going to tell me a little more in depth. So I'll be feeling a little better with this one. But hey, we could be similar. So I'm going to go check it out in a minute. I'm going to see how similar we are. We'll go back and forth. All right. So it's telling me 38.2 is 192. So notice the different prices already. Do you notice the different prices already? 192 it's telling me. So I'm going to go with this chart most likely over that. So there's a great chance now that I'm looking at this hourly, and this make total sense. Once the 4 hourly catches up, and I'll show you the 4 hourly. Oh, 4 hourly is a hot mess. We'll start over. I don't even care anymore because it gets in my way. See how the 4 hourly doesn't correlate for me? There's no red candles for me to base my Fibonacci sequence off. That's why we go to the hourly. So if you look at that and I do the 15-minute chart, this is coming automatically. We're going to see, and if you look here, boom, 204 already is coming, 197. It's looking like the 50% is going to hit on the 15-minute chart. So what would that be? That'd be the 38.2 on the hourly. I know this might give you a headache, and I'm sorry if that does seem pretty silly, but it's Biconomy. It's the Web 3. Basically, it's going to be the security level for crypto, the world of crypto. And I trust in this and I believe in this. And I want you to understand if this does match up to the same thing again. Yep, it was 192 as it was last time on the hourly. It is again. So this is what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to leave you with this. If you want to take a picture, if you want to do what you can, this is not financial advice. Gentlemen, twice is nice, right? Hit the like and subscribe. You do your own research and you'll find out that sometimes this may work. This is 100% working for me. It doesn't have to always necessarily be right. But a lot of people do find out that it works out well. So 38.2 pullback, that's what we're talking about again. 38.2, 50%, I do believe can come easily. Did we get that yet? No, we did not receive that yet on the last pullback. If you notice on the last pullback, we didn't get that. We got here, went to the top, and then we got a little pullback, probably 23.6 pullback. I'm looking at something different here. So worst case scenario is $1.85. I'm not trying to bore you here. I know it gets kind of boring, and they're like, "What are you doing? You're getting really quiet." Well, that's the second level. So pay attention to the second level then. 185. So the 185, 192. That's the two scenarios. I do believe in this much better than the 15-minute. This makes much more sense. These are the scenarios that can happen. I will sit here and confirm this one. I'm confident in these levels. Wall Street Pete approved. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, this one is much better. The hourly is much better than the 15-minute because there's no way you're going to sit there and hold the 15-minute, watch this video in a couple hours and say, oh, wow, okay, he held to what he said. No, this makes sense. This is the hourly. Pay attention to the hourly levels. We got 185. This is Biconomy. This is Bico. If you're a fan of this, if you're concerned or wondering why this is doing what it is, people are putting their money into this. They're getting excited.
Today, we take a deep dive into the most crypto.
Yeah, do we? Sorry about that. All right, so if you pay attention, I was going to go to here and put in Bitco. I wanted to show some people how exciting it was. There we go. So Biconomy right here. If anyone has, if you're a new person to the channel, if you're a new person to Bitco, it's trading $2.10, up 26%. In the last 24 hours, I would have, there it is, in the last 24 hours. Looking pretty strong, right? Top was 234 on here. I have 235, 236, I think, on the Coinbase chart that I was looking at. But market cap looking really, really strong, right? 240 million. Not really a 1.5 billion or anything in the billions that really attracts you to where it's like, ooh, And this is kind of the token I like to pay attention to. It's supposed to be security for the internet. Pay attention to what I'm saying here. If this is supposed to have some security action into it, then it's a big deal. Now we're at 165 million in volume, up 270%. eyebrows raised. Pay attention to the dimension. We're not going to stop here. I believe we're going to see maybe 235 again, but we're going to get that pull back to what I said. So pay attention to that. There's a big chance. What do I think will happen here is the 192. I'm going to tell you right now, if I was I guess if I had gone to my head and they said, hey, you got to give me an answer right now. Which one is it? Give me the answer now, damn it. And, say they were doing that to me right now. 192, 193 would be my automatic I'd buy back. This is probably what you would see. You know how hard this is to do this, so please don't be like, oh, he's a jerk, I'm unsubscribing. You can get that right. You know how hard it is to do this, but there's a good chance this can happen. We're going to do this next couple hours, come down and keep mimicking until we do touch there. Now, that can happen right now. It doesn't have to take that long. But I do believe that's what we're going to be heading down to. Once we hit this price, we'll be heading back up. Why? Everybody's FOMOing in. FOMO is real. The FOMO is real as steel. I'm telling you right now. I may be off a little bit of a hair here, but that is big support there. Resistance flip. So I actually think my Fibonacci sequence is in a really nice spot. And I do believe that that is correct, what I'm saying here. So I would hit the cloud. And what does the cloud do? The cloud right here, if you can see it, saves my progress. So I kind of like what's going on. This is a quick, short video, 16-minute video. I do believe we can go much, much higher. This is why I'm excited about Biconomy. See if I can get to the spot where I want to go is $4, but the real one is $3.50. If you want to know where I think the next big spot, well, you're going to be going, whoa, this is getting crazy. $3.50. Why? Why? Because of this big, great fall. It'll have something to do with Bitcoin, too. Don't get me wrong. Bitcoin will be moving with this as well during that time frame. If you pay attention, this was January, the beginning of the year. We spent a long time, almost a whole month, almost exactly a month. So if you see where I'm getting at here with this Biconomy, there is time to grow. There's still room to go all the way up. And if you see what we're doing here, we're mimicking this. And if we mirror image that, that's a beautiful run to the upside of $3.50. It's really strong. So if you don't see that support coming all the way here from December 22nd, all the way up and then down on that roller coaster ride we took, well, there's a mirror image that seems to be taking advantage. And if you could take advantage is what I mean. Support build there, 350, then take us. We're going to retrace down more here probably before we just boom back up. But you can understand what the volume is doing, and I hope you understand that. The volume is real as steel, not just Biconomy, but if you look here, let's see if we can get to the all-time. It's pretty disgusting, right? All-time right here, we're all the way at $16, $17. It doesn't seem right, and that was December, so... I mean, if you could really think about where Biconomy and its potential could be, as long as we keep watching the new candles, and here it is a new candle in the hourly as we're live. 1 minute into it, as we're getting fresh into a new candle, and those prices will hit. So pay attention, like I said, to what's going on. This is the hourly. Get rid of the garbage that I just drew all over so we can actually see what they're doing. And you'll see what I'm talking about here on the candle. As I said, I expect a few red ones coming down. This is the real one. These are mine that I made. We'll probably continue and proceed to come down. People are going to be confused, and people are going to dollar cost average in. And what's going to happen is you're going to get this W, and that's where a lot of people don't understand. Where do these W's come from? Why are you always looking for a W, Pete? If you see that, that's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. And it's crazy because we just formed a half a W. So if you see here, we're coming back on the pullback. What's the worst case scenario? Well, $1.78 is the worst case scenario. Do I think we're going to hit it? Absolutely not. Why does Wall Street Pete say absolutely not? Because there's too much volume coming in. So unless that volume changes significantly, and I don't see any volume in there anymore on the chart, then I will worry or be concerned. But until then, I don't see anything to be worried about. And we'll go right to it right now. 165 million to 166.5 million. So we just went up in volume. So I did a 20-minute video for you of Biconomy. Thought it was pretty fun. And if you see there, 350, we're not going to talk no more. I'd like to go longer term for you, but we're not going to talk no more. 350 is where we're talking now for the future. So let's pay attention. Let's see if we can get to 350. That would be exciting. Once we get to there, I'll do another video of Bitco there. This was an exciting, untimed video, but I thought it would be nice to come out since we're going all the way to 235. Biconomy all the way down to 206 now. A lot of people would be like, well, Pete, where are you? I want to know what's going on. So hopefully you got some understanding. You hit the like and subscribe, and now you can see step by step. No other YouTuber would do this for you, but we're giving you the step by step, day by day. Remember that show? Remember that show where they used to have the Friday and you used to have your family and it was step by step, day by day. I forget what it was called. But enjoy your weekend. Exactly. Thank you, Hugh. Have a wonderful weekend. Spend some time with your loved ones. Stop looking at the price too much. This is going to be, Saturday into Sunday. I believe that the rest of the market would fall. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. There's probably a plunge coming. Let's do Bitcoin really quick because I haven't seen what the heck we're looking at anymore. This market has got me going cuckoo. If you look at this chart here, you'd be like, what the hell is this? I'm just trying to see if we're factoring around right into here. Like I said, there's a hot mess in here. I just got to get rid of it because we need to see what's happening. And I'm sorry for the mess. Yeah, we're just sitting here looking to come down. If you see, we got some falling to come to match. We'll probably come down. We're going to hit this bottom here, I believe, into the night. 42.45. Imagine. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but I think there's something coming. So pay attention whenever it seems very, very bullish. If you see here on this chart, and I'm looking on Bitcoin real quick, I'm just switching to Big Daddy because every time we get excited about these coins and every time we get excited about big moves, something wild happens. Remember upward W's, bottom M's? Well, ladies and gentlemen, last time I checked, this was a double bottom M. So I'm not saying that's coming here for sure. I'm not saying none of that. But we could do a couple indicators. I'm getting everyone nervous. I'm getting myself nervous. I'm like, what the hell's going on now? Why did Pete just do that? Let's see what's going on because I want to know now. Oh, wow. There is something big coming here. Looks like there's a big breakout coming soon. EMA is getting really tight, super tight right up here. Building some support, bouncing really nicely off the top here. There could be a big breakout to the upside, actually. This is really good news. This is not even bearish. Just one indicator, though, so please understand. This is why I pull them out. This is why I check them out. The volume's got to look good, too. Let's see what the volume looks like, right? This is a big deal. We don't play games, right? We do all our indicators, and it is looking great. 2.15 trillion. So before we left, I just wanted to say 2.15 trillion. That's a pretty big deal. We're all the way back. We were at 2.02. We came all the way back. So there's a big deal. We were at 47,000 when we did that. So that's another indicator. What's the last indicator? I got my volume. Relative strength index, I guess we'll throw out there. And as we see, we're coming right under here. I believe we could fake out a little bit. We're getting tight on the EMA. We're in a bad spot for the RSI. I'm not really impressed. Last few times we were here, if you see, this is why I was going to skip it, but I don't want to be a dick and do that to everyone. Excuse my French. It's a weekend family, but every time what we do. So this is a daily, and it's kind of interesting. There is a fall every time, every single time, the last 4 times. So it's a big deal. That we can get a little big fall here. Everyone got excited about Biconomy, and then we're going to see something. So we'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to break out. If we could ride this EMA, that would be really nice. If we can get some more volume, that would be really nice. See if we can get 2.2 trillion and see if Bitcoin can get to over the 900 billion hump. That's going to be tough. So I see 30 billion in volume. Excellent. That'd be nice. But everyone have a wonderful weekend. I just wanted to do that over for you really quick. There could be a fall coming, so just don't be alarmed. But every time I see this, and I wanted to show you this really quick just because it might seem silly, but every time if you look here, that's a bad color, huh? Let's do white. There it is. There's a bottom here. We keep messing around underneath every single time. So don't be surprised if that does happen. It would still be healthy. We do have to remain that 43,000 level to stay bullish, of course, through the Sunday night. So it's going to be Sunday, and we could fall. So I see nothing but falling here. Why we always take profits. Aave was a great call. We know that. Harmony One token is going to be a big deal. We're going to talk more about that. Jasmine is going to be a good buy going forward. I believe Solana's been on a tear. We already know that. Matic Polygon will be at $2, and so will Algo. So we got to pay attention to that. Bought Polkadot at $18. That was excellent. Chainlink at $15, still looking strong. So some of the long holds are looking good. Some of the I want to get in and get out are looking great. Biconomy, as we said, $3.50 is going to be the next big hump. It's going to be the next big one. So pay attention to this fall. Pay attention to what's happening live. As I said to you, this is definitely going to happen. People are taking profits. There's a great chance that either any one of these three levels, as I'm holding here at the $2 level, we can immediately start bouncing to the upside. So hopefully we got to a 4-hourly yet. No, we don't get to a 4-hourly until we get to the, 2 hours right there. So we get to the 8 o'clock candle now, back to the time zone that we're back. Thank gosh we're not changing the clocks no more. But pay attention to this. I'm sorry I don't want to make this much longer of a video. I wanted it to be 20 minutes. We're 5 minutes over now. But pay attention. This is the golden pocket. We are now fuddling around. We had a lot of resistance in that golden pocket all the way up to the $1.78. So $1.78 all the way through to the 201. Those are really two humongous levels. So $1.78 to the 201. Like I said, big, huge levels. Pay attention to what's going to happen here now as we may be falling. This is the 4-hourly. It's hard to show you a 4-hourly when it didn't change yet. So the hourly is better and more accurate. Once the 4-hourly changes, it'll be red. It'll show you. I do believe we could be finished after this candle. So this may be very volatile. We'll see what happens. I'm Wall Street Pete. I'm out of here like Vladimir. Take care, everyone. Yeah, I'm expecting a dump too. All right, everyone. Be safe. Have a wonderful weekend. And make sure you hit that like and make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification so when we do go live, you know immediately. You don't have to watch an old video because I'm telling you, old videos sometimes stink. There's only so many gems. Have a great weekend.